Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff, and today you're going to see me review a song that I heard on a recent Twitch stream that I did, twitch.tv/Ewok to remember. The streams are a lot of fun, and it's a great way to get your songs reviewed without having to wait. So, hope you enjoy the video. I had a great time with all the songs from this stream, so enjoy the video.
All right, next song. This one is Avant Gardener, which I think is a great name, for a song from Courtney Barnett. I don't think I've ever heard anything from Courtney Barnett, so going in blind, and as always, just hoping for a good song. Y'all have been doing a great job giving me artists I've either never heard of or just never heard songs from today. So let's jump in. Avant Gardener, Courtney Barnett. Let's do it. Wow, I like that a whole lot. Shout out to that bassist. That bassist needs a raise. They I think drove the song for me. That was really enjoyable. I really enjoyed her voice. The guitar gave me notes of Tom Petty. I feel like I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but really enjoyed both the instrumentation and the vocals and the lyrics. I thought the lyrics were really clever as well. So I'm really excited to talk about this one. Let's break it down piece by piece, starting with those lyrics. So, a little bit of information here. I'm gonna click on it. Let's see. It says in this song, Barnett explores malaise, routine, and her difficulty escaping her own discomfort. The song's central symbol, breath, and its deprivation precipitates in a literal event an acute asthma attack, which artfully doubles as a metaphor for panic or anxiety that comes along with life's routines and cycles. In the song, Barnett's inability to breathe takes hold just as inspiration has struck. Narratively, Barnett's persona struggles initially with feelings of helplessness and perhaps depression, only to feel inspired by her neighbor's honest enjoyment of her garden. That's funny. However, when Barnett attempts to share in that inspiration and enjoyment, the sudden onset of an asthma attack sends her back to stating she should have stayed in bed today and prefers the mundane. Damn, this person wrote up a lot. I'm not going to read all this. So, reading on my day off? No way. All right, so let's take a look at these lyrics. I slept in late another day. Oh, what a wonder. Oh, what a waste. It's a Monday. It's so mundane. Yeah, sometimes Mondays kind of suck. And they only suck because, work. Yes. What exciting things will happen today? The yard is full of hard rubbish. It's a mess, and I guess the neighbors must think we run a meth lab. We should amend that. I pull the sheets back. It's 40 degrees, and I feel like I'm dying. Life's getting hard in here, so I do some gardening, anything to take my mind away from where it's supposed to be. So, yeah, kind of trying to escape the mundane, right? Trying to keep the brain occupied when things kind of just suck and maybe are bleak and are just kind of like blah. The nice lady next door talks of green beds and all the nice things that she wants to plant in them. I want to grow tomatoes on the front steps, sunflowers, bean sprouts, sweet corn, and radishes. I feel provocative. Provocative. I feel proactive. I pull out weeds. All of a sudden, I'm having trouble breathing in. So it's like you almost get that like push of just like I can do this, so you start the gardening, you start doing that, and it's just kind of like maybe not. Having trouble breathing in. I'm having trouble breathing in. My hands are shaky, my knees are weak, I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. I'm breathing out, I'm wheezing, feel like I'm emphyseming. I don't know if emphysema has ever been turned into to a verb like that. I feel like I'm emphyseming. My throat feels like a funnel filled with Weetabix. That's like a British thing, right? Wheat Bix and kerosene. And oh no, next thing I know, if I know anything about, sorry to come back to it, if I know anything about Weetabix, it's that they're super dry. And I say I know that. If I've heard anything about Weetabix, it's that they're super dry. But then kerosene, you use it to light shit on fire. So, oh no, next thing I know, they call up Triple O. I'm guessing Triple O is like an emergency line somewhere, maybe again in England. I'd rather die than owe the hospital till I get old. But then again, I'm like, okay, maybe it's America, because not that it's a exclusively American problem, but man, is it American to be in medical debt for the rest of your life? I get adrenaline straight to the heart. I feel like Uma Thurman post overdose and kickstart. Great Pulp Fiction reference for you. Reminds me of the time when I was really sick and I had too much pseudoephedrine. I don't know why I can't say that. And I couldn't sleep at night. Halfway down High Street, Andy looks ambivalent. He's probably wondering what I'm doing getting in an ambulance. The paramedic thinks I'm clever because I play guitar. I think she's clever because she stops people dying. That's such a fun line. That's so cool. It's kind of that quirky, like, oh, like, hey, you're cool for playing guitar. Like, you're cool for saving people's lives. Anaphylactic and super hypochondriac. Should have stayed in bed today. I much prefer the mundane. I take a hit from an asthma puffer. I do it wrong. I was never good at smoking bongs, which I guess has some sort of correlation there. I'm not that good at breathing in. I'm not that good at breathing in. I'm not that good at breathing in. So yeah, man, I love that. Lyrically, it was quirky. It was clever. It was fun. I think the writing here was absolutely fantastic. And it's interesting because it goes from like again like today's so mundane. Let me try to do something to take my mind off of it. But then when things get too exciting, then it's like I'm literally dying dying here. So yeah, I love the lyrics here. I'm giving it two big thumbs up lyrically. Just really enjoyed that piece of it. As far as the instrumentation and vocals go, I gotta say I liked her voice. Just the way she sang it had sort of that again some of that quirkiness, some of that fun, kind of built into her vocal performance. As far as the instrumentation goes, really enjoyed that bass. Again, they gotta give that bass player a raise, whoever it was. Let's see if they have him credited here. They don't. So, but yeah, whoever was on bass did an absolutely fantastic job of just setting the tone of the song, driving the song, honestly. But still, I mean, guitar, drumming, everything else was great. But it's just that bassist really kind of took over the song. I was super into the bass from start to finish. But like I said, that guitar kind of gave me notes of Tom Petty, which I also really enjoyed. I'm a pretty decent fan of Tom Petty, so vocally, instrumentally, I give this one two big thumbs up as well. And as far as replay value goes, this one is hitting the playlist for sure. I just had such a great time listening to it. I thought the lyrics were clever, the instrumentation was fantastic, and the vocals were just as good. So, two big thumbs up for replay value. Can't wait to listen to it again. It is a great song. It's going to hit the playlist for sure. So, yeah, another great request. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. All right.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.